You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, well, you had to know your boy, that'd be me, was going to do a video on this, and I'm talking about Emmanuel Acho. Didn't you play in the league for like 12 seconds? Didn't you have like 22 total tackles in your entire career? Now, of course, Acho has been on Fox Sports, FS1. I think he was on Speak for Yourself before it became something else. Now he's got a show with LaShawn McCoy. Maybe LaShawn McCoy's always been on that show. Hell, I can't remember. And then wasn't there an issue with peanut butter cans herself, Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Acho? Wasn't that a thing that was a thing? I don't know. Excuse me, because I can't quite remember. Probably halfway because I don't give a shit about that. I just saw this, listened to the clip that has went mega viral, and we'll get to the reaction because I've never seen a sumbitch get. This is twice this week. This is twice this week that social media has actually come together, that all kinds of pundits across the entire landscape of sports has actually come together to cook people. You had everybody coming together to cook the Hall of Fame voters for leaving Bill Belichick out of the Hall of Fame first ballot. And now you got Emmanuel Acho getting his ass cooked for telling Shedeur Sanders to ignore his new head football coach. I can't think of worse advice that you can possibly give to a kid that was a 5th round quarterback selection. By the way, I mean, we'll listen to the clip and we'll oh my God, this is nuts. Let's listen.
Because any expectation for Shedeur Sanders under Todd Monken, I believe, will lead to disappointment. There is nothing about Todd Monken as a head coach that should get you excited. As an offensive coordinator, you could say Lamar Jackson had an MVP season under Todd Monken. As an offensive coordinator, Lamar Jackson had 41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions under Todd Monken. As an offensive coordinator, you can make arguments under Todd Monken. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships at Georgia under Todd Monken. But as a head coach, no. Nothing about Todd Monken as a head man gets me excited. I need to see who the offensive coordinator is going to be. That's what I need to see. But what I don't yet see, T, is like, how is Todd Monken going to command that locker room, command that group of men? And also, if I'm Shedeur or anybody in that locker room, why am I listening to Todd Monken? What have you won on an NFL level as a head coach? You're not even a head coach on an NFL level. So I don't even have expectations for Shedeur under Todd Monken, because I believe any expectations I would have, he would not meet. Because why am I excited about it, T? Why? Because any
Okay, so by his logic, if you're not an ex-NFL head coach that's had success, don't bother applying for a job. So that means that tells me at one time Sean McVay was a first-time head coach. You shouldn't have listened to him. Hell, he ain't never done nothing, right? Liam Cohen, first-time head coach, Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence should have told him to go bleep himself. I ain't listening to you. What have you ever done? What'd they go, 13-4? They literally had the Buffalo Bills on the ropes in the playoffs, by the way. Ben Johnson, first-time head coach, actually had Caleb Williams at times looking like a damn star. A bona fide star, takes the Bears, into the playoffs, and they actually look halfway decent. But why should I be excited about you? You notice he slipped in. What has Todd Monken ever done at the NFL level? You notice he snuck that in because he's a 2-time national championship winning offensive coordinator with Georgia. Top 5 program in all of college football. Does that ring a bell, Emmanuel? By the way, I seem to remember, and I saw earlier today, Todd Monken, when he was at Oklahoma State, he butt-effed the hell out of your ass when you were playing for Texas. think he dropped 38 points on y'all's ass. Just throwing that out there. So you're saying that a 5th round pick that's fighting for his job, and until Shedeur Sanders is an established starter, he's going to have to fight for his job, that he should not listen to his coach. That is the most unsound advice I've ever heard from anybody that's involved in sports media. And boy, we've had bad takes. Let's just get to the cooking, because a lot of ex-players weighed in on this too. Let's start with Big Cat, Barstool. I think I'm going to start consuming Acho as satire, because if I do, that he's one of the funniest guys out there. Taylor Lewan, pretty good football player. If you're a young football player in the NFL, this is the worst possible mindset to have. Learn and grow as much as you can from as many as you can. It's a horrible take. It's bad for football take. It's the worst advice I've ever heard given from an ex-player to any current players ever. Ever. For the love of God, Shedeur Sanders, all athletes, literally everyone that operates on a team for that matter, please do not listen to this or take this advice. Will Compton. Jeff Schwartz, this is bad advice. Do not listen to this. Wow. Darren Bates, by the way, he's an NFL coach. Man, shut your ass up. Ooh-wee. I mean, what the hell? A second-year, 5th-round backup quarterback shouldn't listen to his coach. Got it. Great advice. Yeah, it's a quick way to the unemployment line. Number 1 ratio in 2026 so far. That's true. Let me scroll up. Let's go to the actual. Let me refresh this, because this ratio is berserk. 8 million views, 809 likes, 200. Look at this, 3,300 replies to 809 likes. That is a ratio. It's unbelievable. Yeah, here we go. 22 total solo tackles in the National Football League. If I'm Shedeur Sanders, why would I listen to Emmanuel Acho, a guy that only started 2 NFL games and was in Fox Sports scandal because he couldn't stay professional with a female co-worker? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I mean, this guy got crushed. Laugh out loud, rage bait. I mean, now you know. You want to know why Emmanuel Acho failed at the NFL? Sounds like he took his own advice. Seriously. I mean, God, Trey Wingo, you realize the opposite is also true. Or maybe you actually don't, which might explain a lot. God, that's crazy. I can't believe that shit came out of somebody's mouth. Doug Gottlieb cooked his ass. Truly sound advice from a longtime vet of the NFL. Wow. Yeah, long time as in not at all. Danny Cannell. Hey, Grok, is this the dumbest sports take ever? Question mark. Woo-wee. Wow. Wow, the jokes write themselves, man. I mean, it's crazy. I think, honestly, the more you think about the hiring, and I mean, look at these quote tweets. That it is, I mean, It's crazy. It's truly shocking that people continue to put this guy in front of a mic. And I noticed Jason Whitlock earlier retweeted the fact that there is and there was Jason right there. That evidently, this is just speculation, but that Acho and LaShawn McCoy actually bought the FS1 YouTube channel and made it their own channel. I guess they bought it off of, because Fox Sports probably has their own main channel and everything may be going on that. I don't know. He hadn't confirmed it. I hadn't confirmed it, even though I'm snooping around to try to find out right now too. Can you imagine that? You're an NFL player. You're trying to make a team. Don't listen to your coach. Don't listen to your brand new coach for whom you are auditioning for. And make no mistake, you're auditioning for a new head coach. You're in a prove it to stay on the team. When Mike Vrabel took over the Patriots, he got rid of some guys. Kyle Duggar, get the bleep out. Jabril Peppers, hit the bricks, brother. You're out of there. There were several others that were starters for Gerard Mayo. Boop, get your ass out the door. I mean, hey, you're auditioning. And I'm going to be honest, it sounds like Shedeur Sanders and even Dion are excited about Todd Monken. There is a lot. I will say this. Todd Monken has gotten more positive response from ex-players and coaches around the league than I can remember about a coach that's gotten hired in a while. I shit you not. It's kind of interesting. It kind of makes you wonder, if you're a Browns fan, did you back into a really good hire here? Potentially? And I know some people's brought up his age. I mean, who cares? He's about to turn 60. He can coach 8 to 10 more years if he's good. I mean, wouldn't you take 7 good years as a Browns fan? I probably would. I'm not a Browns fan, but I'm just saying, I would take it. Like, if you could be competitive, you know, when they show the box up on the screen in December, late December, and it's the in the hunt box for the playoffs. What would you do to be in the playoffs and or in the hunt for the next 8 years as a Browns fan, instead of talking about the draft mid-October? Make sure you hit subscribe. Check to make sure you're still subscribed. Check out the merch, black and white. Actually, it's blackwhitenetwork.com. We got the new domain with the new website. Took the and out of it. blackwhitenetwork.com. Merch. Sign up, become a member. I dropped a members video yesterday. Me and Matrix together talking about Belichick. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.